The movement of people, the movement of trade, the movement of stuff. What does it all involve? Transportation. If I was to tell you that a societal shift was taking place in the way you bought your shoes, and that if you purchased those shoes online this very moment, they would be delivered to your door in 30 minutes or less, would you believe me? Ladies and gentlemen, this futuristic concept may not be as far off as you may think. My name is Nicholas Pender, and today I'm going to show you ways that commercial drones are reshaping not only the field of logistics, but society as a whole. A little bit about me. I'm a supply chain and logistics management student at Bellevue University. I don't actually work with the technology in discussion today, but I have conducted thorough research on the subject and have prepared an excellent presentation for you. I feel you will find a lot of answers to questions you may not have thought you had about commercial drones. We're on the verge of a fascinating era in drone technology, and it's my belief that this presentation will leave you better versed on the topic than before having seen this. In today's presentation, we're going to define what commercial drones are and what they are not. There are several legal implications involved in what defines a commercial drone, and we'll get to those soon enough. We're also going to explore the vast amount of commercial applications drones can and will be engaged in, particularly in the realm of logistics. In logistics alone, there's more than one single way to apply the use of drones, and we'll go over those. Additionally, new technology does not come without its quirks. In this case, drone technology raises deep-rooted social and ethical issues that require discussion, and we'll go over those as well. At the end of this presentation, I'll provide a review for everything we've gone over and offer an opportunity for questions at the end. For the purposes of this presentation, the terms drone, UAS, or UAV are all synonymous. Officially, the U.S. Congress states in the FAA Modernization and Reform Act that drones, otherwise known as unmanned aircraft systems, are an unmanned aircraft and associated elements, including communication links and the components that control the unmanned aircraft, that are required for the pilot in command to operate safely and efficiently in the national airspace system. Additionally, the FAA states an unmanned aircraft is an aircraft that is operated without the possibility of direct human intervention from within or on the aircraft. This blanket statement by the FAA makes it very difficult to differentiate between model airplanes and UASs. The U.S. Congress has taken measures to help eliminate this confusion. Sort of. In establishing what model aircraft are, Congress has effectively established what commercial drones are not. Here's Congress's 5 criteria for model airplanes. 1. The aircraft is flown strictly for hobby or recreational use. 2. The aircraft is operated in accordance with a community-based set of safety guidelines and within the programming of a nationwide community-based organization. 3. The aircraft is limited to not more than 55 pounds unless otherwise certified through a design, construction, inspection, flight test, and operational safety program administered by a community-based organization. 4. The aircraft is operated in a manner that does not interfere with and gives way to any manned aircraft. And 5. When flown within 5 miles of an airport, the operator of the aircraft provides the airport operator with the airport air traffic control tower when an air traffic facility is located at the airport with prior notice of the operation. Model aircraft operators flying from a permanent location within 5 miles of an airport should establish a mutually agreed upon operating procedure with the airport operator and the airport air traffic control tower when an air traffic facility is located at the airport. Wow, that is a mouthful. Long story short, if you're not using your aircraft for fun, then it by default falls under the FAA's administrative umbrella. This includes any commercial uses, i.e. delivery drones. The good news is, Congress has mandated the FAA come up with a solution for safe integration of the technology by 30 September 2015. Moving on to commercial drone uses, in a report from the International Business Times, Christopher Harris has specified 14 ways in which commercial drones could be utilized. Search and rescue. Farming, in spreading pesticides and analyzing crop wellness. Privacy and safety. You could see these at public events. Herding sheep and cattle. Fighting forest fires. The country of France is currently testing this. Monitoring endangered species. Rough terrain mapping. Delivering aid to underdeveloped areas. Archaeology in deterring vandalism and three-dimensional mapping. Message and mail delivery. France is also testing a parrot drone to deliver mail and newspapers. Guides. MIT developed drones help students navigate their campus. Art, like floating artwork. Theft deterrence. And finally, drone deliveries. Drone deliveries are probably the most glaring example of commercial drone use. Companies like Amazon, Google, and even Domino's Pizza are getting in on the drone delivery action. However, a report by DHL suggests 4 logistics realms where drones could play an important role. First, there's the urban first and last mile. Then there are rural deliveries along with surveillance of infrastructure. Finally, and probably most unsuspectingly, drones may play a crucial role in intra-logistics. One of the main trends pushing society towards drone use is rapid urbanization. DHL cites a global insurance company, Swiss Re, stating the global urban population will grow by about 1.4 billion to 5 billion between 2011 and 2030, with 90% of the increase coming in the emerging markets. This means congested roads, pollution, and decreased efficiency in the flow of goods and services. This is the realm of the first and last mile. One Australian delivery company, Flirty, is already at work with a solution to this problem. In cooperation with textbook rental company Zucal, they're delivering textbooks directly to customers with UAVs. This has reduced delivery times for the company from 2 to 3 days to 2 to 3 minutes. In essence, Flirty and Zucal have effectively established the world's first operational commercial drone delivery system. The next logistical realm of commercial drone application is in rural deliveries. While greater distances call for more robust drone design, i.e. gas power versus electric, logistics industries are particularly interested in their use for the ability to deliver low-volume shipments to extremely rural locations, namely geographically unique destinations in mountainous terrain and remote islands. Shipments to these locations typically require a robust logistical footprint involving a complex network of cars, boats, and postal workers. One company specializing in rural drone shipments is Matternet. Founded by Andreas Raptopoulos, the Matternet is essentially a network of drones for the transportation of physical goods, styled after the concept of the Internet. Countries such as that in sub-Saharan Africa would likely benefit most from such a framework where roads are extremely lacking, limiting access to food and health care. The proliferation of drone technology and rural deliveries could result in the overall advancement of the human race. One unique aspect of drones in logistics is surveillance of infrastructure. Drones can be used to monitor large-scale facilities like warehouses, yards, docks, and pipelines. BP has considered this and has already begun using drones for just this purpose. Where BP ground crews spend up to a week checking a 2-mile section of pipeline, the Puma, BP's surveillance drone, can do a 2-mile section in just 30 minutes. Finally, commercial drones will play an important role in intralogistics. By using drones to transport parts from nearby hubs to assembly lines less than an hour from production, manufacturers can redefine the just-in-time practice in use today. Additionally, drones can be used in monitoring warehouse and yard inventory management. PINC Solutions has already developed a drone outfitted with an RFID scanner that can patrol yards and warehouses, taking constant inventory of product and relaying that information to third-party systems for real-time inventory data. With so many uses for commercial drones, both current and potential, it's clear why drone use has become such a hot topic. However, there are 2 specific social and ethical issues worth noting: safety and privacy. Drones today are designed with built-in sensors and cameras which can detect objects on the ground, but they don't help with detecting objects in a drone's intended path. If and when collisions do occur, who will be at fault? Who will pay for damages? What if a person is injured? The answers to these questions will likely be revealed in the coming 30 September FAA regulation. The same goes with privacy. Because of the Fourth Amendment, law enforcement is required to obtain warrants before using drones. However, the same cannot be said for commercial drones. No privacy laws exist yet. The FAA is going to rely heavily on existing documents like the Fourth Amendment for guidance. In conclusion, we covered a lot of ground in some pretty uncharted territory. I explained the current laws and regulations used in defining commercial drones. Then I showed the vastness of applications drones could have in our everyday lives, providing 14 examples. We specifically covered 4 areas in which drones will impact logistics: urban first and last mile, rural deliveries, surveillance of infrastructure, and intralogistics. After that, 2 specific ethical concerns were raised on the integration of drones in our society: safety and privacy. In the coming years, commercial drones are going to impact our lives in a big way. For logistical implications, the evidence is clear. But where is society going to draw the line? September 30th is going to be a big day, not just for drone businesses, but for the nation. If you have any questions, you may present them now.